These next several training videos about sharing your folders with others requires that you're connected to a Microsoft Exchange server. At least that's the way I'm going to be doing it, because I want to share my folders like the mail, calendar, and contacts to those people who are connected to the same Exchange server, and give them permissions of what they can do within those folders. Like, let's say in my calendar folder, to be able to view the appointments like the subject, the location, the notes, maybe create the appointments, edit them, or maybe for the contacts, create my contacts or just view them. In any case, to go ahead and set the permission levels for these folders, like the contacts, it's going to be the same. If I go to the contacts here, just right-click on the contacts folder that you want to share, go down to Sharesy Wheresy, and then over and down to Folder Permissions. Now that's the same window you're going to get basically. I say basically, let me go ahead and close out because that's proprietary to the contacts, but it's the same steps for the calendar. Pick your calendar that you want to share, right-click on it, go down to Share, and then over and down to Calendar Permissions. And you get the same tab permissions, a little bit of variation here. And you can see up at the top the default user, just the generic person who's connected to the same Exchange server, can see that they can view whether I'm free or busy. That's all they get. They can't see the subject, the location, or the notes that I typed within there. Unless, of course, I come down here and change it for the default user. And you can see over here you get the read permission, the write permission, whether they can delete items or others. So to keep it simple, it's free busy. If I come down here and say, okay, well, as far as reading it goes, they can get the subject and location, check it, and it says changes you make at the default or anonymous permission will apply to all users. Are you sure you want to change them? Okay, well, yes, that's fine. If I have that kind of power. In any case, you can see that now the permission level has been changed. And you can give them full details and just go crazy. Let's go yes, in which case, when they view your calendar, they'll be able to see every detail unless, as you recall in an earlier training video, you open up like maybe you got a dentist appointment you don't want anybody to know about, and you mark it as private. And then it'll be just like the free busy, and that's all they'll get. So you can do it that way, and I'll say yes to go back to it, or, well, now it's custom. When I make too many changes and it's not to where the default was, you can click on the drop-down arrow to choose the default settings for owner, and it's in a hierarchical structure where up at the top you've got everything, or if you dish it out at the permission level where they're like the owner for the default user, they'll have access to everything and be able to change everything and do everything just crazy. And then as you go down the line, they get less authority to do things all the way down to, well, they can see the time, the subject location, as opposed to just that you're busy, or they don't have access to see anything on your calendar. Just turn them right off. So you can go ahead and select author and say yes, in my case here, and then see what it checks so they get full details. They can read everything, and they can also create items and edit their own, but they can't create subfolders or edit all. So in any case, go ahead and check what works best for you. I'll go back to the set yes, default free busy time, and click OK and leave it as is. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for great specials on my products, please see the description below this video.